YouTube. Today is Friday, the 8th, I think, and we are getting ready to go camping. I have loaded a lot in the RV. I'm just getting ready to take a shower and I'll show you what else we're doing. And we're gonna take you along for the weekend. I packed what I'm taking for paper crafting and it might be too much. It's definitely too much, but I don't really care. So I brought some stuff to make some Halloween cards and some fall cards. And I brought, what did I bring? Some heavier weight cardstock in case I want to make a folio mini album thing. So this is the bin I'm bringing. The only other thing I'm bringing is Kristen's sweater to work on. So I actually don't think this is that bad in comparison to what I usually do. And I literally have nothing to do at the campground other than craft. So just realized I don't have my corner rounder, so I gotta grab that. Gotta find my small one. I grabbed a couple more things. I got my scallop corner rounder. This is just my small corner rounder. And I'm also gonna bring my hole punch just in case. I'm not bringing any ribbon or anything like that, but I'm gonna put, do I need to bring this? I'm not gonna bring the hole punch. I'm just gonna bring the corner rounders. I said it, it's done, the end, right? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's where my basket's gonna sit going down the road. I don't think it's gonna move because it's pretty heavy, but we'll see what happens. I am making a list inside of all the things that I might want to work on. I am so looking forward to this. It's going to be so relaxing. Just brought some tomatoes out to have for the trip because Kristen brought bacon. And I am getting one of our containers for the RV because I'm going to cut up some veggies. And I can't do it because I'm breaking my wrist. Alright, leaving my container on the deck there. I have to go out to the garden because yesterday I opened the greenhouse and I forgot to close it last night, so hopefully I didn't kill everything in there, but it's a complete possibility. Yeah, it's still open. Let's see. Bugs. Let's see. It's really nice out and there's like no wind or anything. This would be perfect if tomorrow's like this. Alright, so I told you guys all that all my brassicas were dead. Oh, look at that spinach. Kristen's gonna be so excited. And our lima beans still aren't doing anything other than getting eaten. But we do have some cucumbers, one there. I just caught water on my head. I'm sure it's just condensation. Is there a cuke? Yep, there's a baby cuke under there, and then there's some coming up on here. I don't think these are gonna make it before it gets too cold, but we'll see. What's more exciting, in my opinion, is over here, because look at those squash. It is October 8th, and we have squash, and they're getting big. Oops, they are getting big. And we also have another one over here, but this flower hasn't opened yet, so that's not pollinated. That big one is pollinated, and that little one obviously is not, because it's not open. It'd be better if I could show you. So I don't know if I should leave this open. I'm gonna close it so I don't forget before we leave, because it would be bad if it were open the whole time we were gone. And I'm just gonna take a peek at our tomatoes. I'm gonna have to pick all these when we get back. A lot of them are, most of them, 99% of them are still green. But I'm hearing a buzzing. There's bees around still. And then I think we're gonna have a boatload of green beans when we get back, which will be great, because if I can can some green beans when we get back, that'd be awesome. Yep. So a couple of you mentioned that the leaves might be turning yellow because of nutrient deficiency, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I just have to figure out what nutrient is missing. When we get back, we also have to treat the garden. Not treat it, but we have to rejuvenate it for next year. We're gonna pull up all the dead plants. Not dead, but dead. We're gonna pull up all the plants that are in there and add some fresh manure so that the soil can get healthy over the winter. That's the plan. Anyway. Doesn't that look delicious? I don't think anybody else will eat it but me, but that's okay. There's Kristen working hard. How much longer till vacation?
3 hours and 50 minutes.
Not that you're counting or anything. No.
3 hours and 49.
Alright. I'm gonna bring this out to the RV. Then I'm gonna sit down for a little while. And then I gotta pack up. Like, we're bringing our Switch. I checked the TV. We can't hook it up to the TV, unfortunately. The Switch. But there are worse things in the world. 10 past 5. We're on our way. I didn't show us driving on our road because it's way too narrow and way too scary. Maybe on the way home. This is the road after our road. If we met that car on our road, the car would have to back up probably to the end of the road. Or a driveway, which is basically the end of the road. We're about 15 minutes in, 20 minutes into our very long journey. On our very long journey, I mean. We are on 89 north.
The other highway in Vermont.
The other highway. I didn't know if it was east-west. North. And I think we have 2 more exits to go, right?
3.
3 exits to go till we get to the campground exit. Our scenery is getting a little bit more interesting and beautiful. And I think we're just about there, aren't we?
10 miles to the exit.
10 miles to the exit. And we're about to be blinded by the lights. What mountain is that in front of us?
It's just a hill.
It's just a hill.
It's not a mountain.
I didn't know if it was one of the green mountains.
It's green. It's a hill. I mean, I guess if you want to say it's a green mountain, you can.
Anyway. Gracie, are we camping? Well, there's the RV. I've switched places. That's our site, which is nice and level. However, I don't know how the heck we're going to back into there. I am just glad I don't have to drive that thing. So maybe once she gets going, I'll show you a little of the maneuvering. Well, we had a little bit of drama when we first got here. In that, we tried to hook up the water and the water sprayed everywhere. I was soaked. That might be why I'm so cold. We called somebody to come out to try and fix it. It's their issue, it's not ours, but they gave us an adapter for the water. The guy came and put an adapter on. He sprayed me with water everywhere, but it got fixed, and that's all that matters. And we ate dinner and we got set up. As you can see, we are set up. There's all my craft stuff. And Kristen, what are you doing?
I'm stuck on a plateau.
In
Zelda?
Zelda. Which Zelda?
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the
Why do I
Wild.
keep... Okay, I cannot... Alright, so... Whoa.
Send Zelda tips. What happened?
I found an old man. Do I look like I want to be videoed right now?
Do I care? What time is it?
It's time to go to bed.
Why? I knit for a little while and watched Bachelor in Paradise. I know it's trash TV, but sometimes you just need to watch trash TV.
Tracy, you want to have a beer with me?
You're not having a beer.
Like a root beer.
A root beer. Anyway, tomorrow is another day. Good night, YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.
There's Kristen being a good woman, cooking breakfast. She said impress. What's for breakfast?
Dharma Initiative food.
And what is Dharma Initiative food?
Schwann's sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin.
Yeah. I call it Dharma Initiative food because all the boxes look exactly the same. And they look like, I don't know, MRE rations, but they're better than MRE rations, so. We're having, what is it?
Sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin.
Yes, sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffins. Because they were in the freezer and they were easy. And we made plans this trip Thursday. Gracie, are you camping? Are you camping? You're watching the other dog. Kristen, you camping? Should I show them the craft room? I'm all set up. It's chilly, but it's gonna warm up. Are you gonna sit down, or are you just gonna? That's kind of an odd standing position, but all right. So I'm gonna sit and craft. I'll show you what I brought. Okay, what I brought was in here. I have adhesive and stickers. I have my paper trimmer. I have a mat because the picnic table is not going to be even. This is the tray from in there with my scissors and a stamp block and more adhesive and my paper trimmer blade that I took off, my iPad, my scoreboard, and then I'll show you what I have in here. I brought a little bit of ribbon in case I decide to make mini albums. I brought my banner punch, my circle punch, and I brought my leaf. Woo! My leaf punch because what I brought was fall. I brought some blank cards and a ruler and a couple of containers to put things in. Also to help weight down everything on here. Kids. I brought this. I'm not exactly sure why I brought that. It was probably in my bag from last time we went somewhere. I brought some card sketches. This is just some random cardstock. Excuse me. This is 110 pound cardstock in case I decide to make an album. Some cardstocks that coordinate with the papers I brought. And then I brought autumn greetings, fall market, Halloween magic, and Halloween something else. Let's see what I get done. Look at that beautiful tree across from us, those colors. It's very nice. I'm working on a book. I made another base over here. I've outlasted everyone. I don't know what time it is. It's 10 o'clock. Thomas put on the heat in the RV and Kristen's gone inside because it's a little chilly for her right now. I'm hoping the wind dies down because it is pretty windy. We do have a desk inside that I could work at if it gets too windy or cold or rains because it's very overcast and I'm really hoping it doesn't rain. So that's where we be. It's 11:30. I'm still outside. Although my coffee is iced coffee now and I think I need a new one. It's still chilly, it's still windy, but I have been working on this little book, which you'll see later, and going strong. However, I already ran out of my tape runner and I only brought 2 refills, so I'm gonna have to use more liquid glue. You know, these are first world problems, but I really can't get over how pretty it is here. Kristen and I are gonna take a picture in front of that tree later. We'll see.
Here's Erin in the frozen tundra.
I think it's getting...
Feels like it's gonna snow.
If it wasn't windy, it wouldn't be bad. The wind makes it worse.
North wind.
It's very brisk. I've contemplated going inside, but
It's cold.
I'm gonna stick with it.
I turned the heat on in the RV.
I already told them.
Oh.
I made a book.
She made a book.
I'm working on a book.
Yep.
I may go in a little bit. I may.
Because we're gonna have to come back out in a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I may go in to warm up for a little while. Ooh, there's a happy Halloween. Oh, no, that's too big. So, yeah. What are you guys doing in there? Genealogy?
He's doing genealogy.
You playing Switch?
I'm not playing Switch.
Are you knitting?
Not yet, because that couch is so uncomfortable.
Sit in the recliner.
No.
Why?
Because Gracie's there.
Well, I think you're being stubborn.
It's cold.
Wow, go back, baby. She lost her phone. It was on the dashboard. Last I saw it.
It's on the dashboard.
Kristen's gonna take a snooze. I came inside because it was too cold. But I've got quite a bit done. I've made, I don't know, 11 cards and one book. Got a couple more cards planned. And then I'm gonna make some 4x4s, and then I'm gonna move on to a different. I'm gonna move on to this. So we got a Kristen and a Gracie. Yo, what up, homie? Where are we going?
Someone had the brilliant idea to go out in this 50-degree weather and walk to the water.
Whose brilliant idea was it to go camping?
That
Suck
was
it up,
totally
Buttercup.
yours.
No, it was yours. We're going to the lake. Whoa, I just fell in a hole. How was the water? Well, here's the lake that we were telling you about. It's ginormous. Those are, we have determined, fake swans, but still swans. It's pretty, but it's cold. Kristen can't figure out how to use her new coffee
I'm afraid
mug.
I'm gonna burn myself.
I think it's a slow downer thingy in there. We got new coffee mugs last year.
So yeah, I would have burned
Last
myself
week.
had I listened to you.
Would have been all my faults. What else is new? Everything's my fault. Not really. This is 12 years, babe.
Yeah.
12 years tomorrow.
Did you know that in the Netherlands, it is a very big deal? The 12.5 year anniversary is like a really, really big deal.
Well, maybe we should have a 12.5 year anniversary celebration.
Does it involve somewhere warm, I hope? With
Well,
a bed comfortable to sleep on?
we'll see. And then there's somebody flying a kite up here. Well, he was flying a kite. Director's log. We have TV. Thanks to Kristen. Congratulations, Kristen. You cracked the code. She's busy. And this is my status. I've made some cards. I made a book. And now I'm going to switch from, what is this? Halloween to fall. Good morning. I'm knitting. It's 8:30 and I just took the trash out. I want to look out over here because I think this is going to be really pretty. Maybe not. We'll see. Now you can't see the water from here, but you can see all the trees, which is really pretty right now. So I will turn you around and let you see it all. And you can see our campsite. Here it is. That's us right there. Really pretty colors. I'm not going to walk across the grass back though, because it is wet. It's very dewy. Oh, dewy. Our plan is to pack up. Be done packing up by about 10 because we still have to go do the glamorous job of dumping the tanks because we don't have sewer at the site, which is fine. And I have crafting with Sadie tonight. Well, not tonight, this afternoon. In other news, today is Kristen and my 12th anniversary, which is part of the reason we took this little trip. And I haven't recorded much inside the RV because Tom is with us, and Tom doesn't really enjoy being on the videos, so I try and respect that as much as I can. Sometimes you'll get a shot of him in the background, but otherwise he's not going to be in them too much. So, alright, I'm going to keep walking down the hill. It's not that far. Enjoy my coffee. Kristen's cooking breakfast. We're just having some frozen breakfast sandwiches from Schwann's, which I call the Dharma Initiative because all their boxes look exactly the same. All right, we're all packed up. And we've pulled out of our site. And I'm gonna try and open the window and show you. Beautiful it is. Pretty. And there's Kristen doing the glamorous job. On the road again. That's all I can sing without getting stuck for copyright infringement. We are heading home. Short but enjoyable trip. Yep. Lots to do when we get home. We gotta back it up the driveway. I think we have to test the dish. That's the TV. Unload. I have to make dough, and I'm crafting with Sadie tonight. Well, this afternoon. I keep saying tonight. And start a little bit of laundry. I gotta wash all the bedding in here because we're supposed to take a trip at the end of the month, but it's all weather dependent. Because if there's any chance of snow, we can't go because we won't be able to get home. All right. You guys experience our road unless we meet someone.
And then you're gonna need earplugs. Erin's gonna scream.
Probably. There's the alpaca farm. It's not really a farm, but the alpaca lady. I try to look around this corner and the next one. I can't see anything, but I try to look.
I'm just looking in my mirrors to make sure I'm not hitting any trees going by. Alright,
You do amazing. No, I'm not ready. Yes, I'm ready. I don't see anybody yet. I don't see anybody yet. I don't see anybody yet. I don't see anybody. Woo-wee. Have you ever met someone coming down this?
Right here.
Okay, this is not the worst place.
That's where I met Margaret.
Yeah.
And then I met someone up by,
But not in the twisties.
right on that corner by.
Oh, you did? Sheesh. Did they back up?
Yeah, because I just went like this. What do you want me to do, lady?
I think the worst thing to meet on this road would probably, nobody coming,
Be a school bus?
would probably be a school bus. So let's not go on any school days. Alright, now we're almost to our driveway, and we drive up the driveway and then pull back. So our driveway, and we have to pull almost all the way up.
Not the best.
Yep. And then we put this turnaround in over here. Kristen backs back down into that turnaround and then backs all the way up the driveway and into the parking space. She is amazing.
Looking good. All we gotta do is get you going straight once you get over here. Keep coming. A little bit harder to the right. There you go.
You're totally fine in the front.
There you go. Come back. Come back. Come back. Okay, try straight now.
I'm gonna climb down. We are home. We've been home for several hours. It's 4:52, and I crafted with Sadie. I made bread dough for pizza. And now I am making apple crisp for my love. She's taking a little rest, well deserved, and I'll wake her up in, I don't know, 20 minutes or so to get dinner started. I just took the crisp out of the oven and the pizza is waiting to go in. Just preheating that oven. So that is gonna do it for me today. I hope you guys are doing really well, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.